How's it going, everyone? So we're done a bit of a big drive today, and we're actually at Hadiscoe. That's just outside of St Olives, and we're under the big main flyover bridge. Well, we're sort of set to the right of it. I'll give you a little sort of pan round and a little look round in a little while. It's really windy, so I've got brolly up against the wind up here and right around this fence and all sorts. And yeah, we're going to give it a go. Never fished here before, had a little look around before, but that's about it. Just trying to keep the brolly in one place. So I'll get some rods set up and hopefully we'll get a few bites. It's high tide at the moment by the looks of things, so that's probably a good start. So I hope everyone's well, and welcome into another video. So we had a little go at drop shotting. It's so windy. I'm using braid, it's a bit crazy. So I'll switch both rods over to feeder rods. I've got one just off the centre and one down to my left, about half a rod length out. It's about 5 foot in front of me and about 8 to 10 out in the middle. So hopefully we'll be able to find a few fish. It's mega windy. It's pretty crazy. And if you can tell, I'm trying to keep it away from the wind, but it's like 40 mile an hour plus. I think that's closer to 50. So it's hard work, but we're having a good go. So we've got both rods out, as you can see. It's quite a hot day, it's just really windy. I think temperatures are 26 at the moment, so that's not bad, but hopefully they'll start to cool down a little bit later on, and we'll be able to get a few bites now. I've had a couple of knocks on the longer rod there already. I might just bring it in a minute and just check the bait, make sure they didn't pinch a worm. I've got worm out in the middle, and I've got 4 maggots on the smaller rod down to the left there. So we've got a groundbait mix with us, as you can see, we're not mixed up. We've got some wrigglers, and we've got a big tub of worms and a tin of sweet corn. So we've got plenty of bait to get going. Hopefully some of this will work and we'll start getting a few bites. So this is where we are. Hadiscoe. Got a big old bridge right next to us, big flyover. And we've got the old river with us there. Just had a couple of good knocks on the close in rod. See if we can get something. Missed it. Oh. Yay, we're off the mark. Getting a few bites on both rods, but we've got a fish here. Fishy wishy. Lovely jobby. That's a start. Now let's see if we can get a few more and a few bigger ones. Well, a little update. I'm hooking a few of these at the moment. lots of little roach. Trying to find some bigger stuff, but that's what's taking the baits at the moment, so we'll keep switching the baits around, the maggots, corn, worms, trying all different stuff, and hopefully we'll start finding some bigger stuff. But nice to be getting a few bites anyway. That's what it's all about. Let's keep going. Loads of trains going past there. Wind's got crazy, I'm having to hold the umbrella down. Pretty rough out there. I just had a massive take on the big rod. I literally pulled the rod up on the rod rest and over the, sort of over the top of it and slid it forward. Struck into it, started going down the river, and ting, that was off. Didn't lose no gear or nothing like that, so I've got no idea what that was. But that was fighting really well. Don't think it was a pike or nothing like that, because that would have snapped me up. Could have been a really good tench or something like that, maybe, or don't really know what's here because I've never fished there before. Suppose it could have been a carp. Definitely weren't a bream, because that just went that powered off down the river. That had loads of power in it. And that's a shame. We've got the rods back out there. That took a big lump of worm, that one. Well, there seems to be more trains than boats at this venue. Got a road bridge right next to us as well, so it's pretty noisy. It does get quiet at periods, but a lot of the time there is noise. Still getting plenty of bites, but not really hooking up into anything substantial. Had a couple more of them little roach after losing that big one we lost a little while ago. I can't seem to hook up on the little rod. I'm getting bites on it every time, but I have got big hooks on. I've got size 10s on purpose, so I don't, well, so I can sort of sort out the small fish to the bigger fish really, but it's not working right now. Well, I've spent a couple of hours or so now and can't get away from these. There's absolutely loads of these down there. Sorry about how bright the sun is, but that's all I can do really. I'm getting cooked, I know that. But yeah, there's loads and loads of them little things down there, but can't seem to find anything much bigger, which is a shame. But we'll keep trying. Tide's gone down about half a metre, and the sun's absolutely cooking me. A little bit bigger this one, everyone, but still nothing too massive. Getting these, everyone, a bit bigger this one. So the wind seemed to have calmed down quite a bit now. I can literally get a bite of cast, just catching loads of little roach. My rod's going absolutely crazy. But as soon as you switch over to chop worm or sweet corn or something like that to try and get bigger ones, well, it's just not there, they go completely. The whole river in front of me is froth, there's all little bubbles coming up. Don't know what that's all about. way too much to be fish, I would have thought. Quite a nice evening. It's a bit chilly now, it's been so hot. I'll strike a few more of these bites and I'll show you a few more. So I've had loads like this, so I ain't really been showing you, but I'll show you a couple more and we'll catch a couple more on the next few casts. That's a lovely sky to have in the background of the rods. It's getting dark now. I've got a headlamp with me, but I ain't got none of my other night gear. Look at that rod, look. We're getting most casts are just bouncing. Doing, doing, doing a roach. Both rods are going at the same time, look. Look at that, look. It's pretty much what it's like if you want to come down here on a float, or if you want to just sit on small hooks and stuff. You can literally catch a little roach every cast. Both rods are going crazy. Boing, boing, boing. You have to just let them go because I've got massive hooks on. They're not going to hook themselves too often. We'll strike into this one and see if we get it, shall we? No, we've got some weed there. Had loads of that all day. Sure, them trains go past every half hour, 45 minutes. They're quite regular. Never seen so many trains. Yeah, it's a shame really. As you might have saw in the footage earlier on, there was a chap fishing next to me for a couple of hours. Elderly chap. And he was saying he catch bass down there. You know, sea fishing bass. So I'm guessing that one I hooked up earlier on and that was stormed off down the river was probably a bass. Be interesting to catch one of them, wouldn't it? So ever caught freshwater fishing, sea fishing freshwater before? But some people do now and again. I'm having to go quite close in at the moment because I say quite close in, sort of 2 rod lengths, because there's so much weed coming down the river. Yeah, that's just picking up a line and taking it with us. Or when you reel in, you're just bringing in absolutely loads. Right, let's do the other one, see if we can get that one. Look at this now, it's unbelievable. When I got here, it was 50 plus mile an hour winds. Now it's flat, calm, tiny wind, but literally nothing. Be a nice place to night fish, I reckon. We just see a couple of nice fish down in front of me swell. Don't know what they were. Could even been bass. Don't know what bait I'd want to be putting on to go for them. I've only got dead Tribuna worms. Which you'd think they'd probably take them if they're going to take anything. You get a free disco here if you're night fish. Not quite sure what these are for. They all randomly light up orange, as you can see. River's looking pretty nice now. Shame it's time to pack up. Can only just see what I'm doing now, so We use the old headlamp to get back to the car. Yeah, we'll try it again another day, but it seems to be a place where it's just full of lots of little fish. Or it certainly is today anyway. Well everyone, that was definitely a hard one. Couldn't find no massive fish. I'm still fishing, but these battery packs and stuff are nearly out of power, so I'm about to wind things up. I can literally get a bite within 20-30 seconds, if that, of hitting the bottom, but just can't seem to find nothing big. We had that skimmer earlier on, didn't we? But we lost that big thing that just tore off down the river, which is a shame because that would have made the session. The right hand rod's going absolutely crazy right now. Got bugs all flying around me. If I do hook up into anything and bring in something decent, I'll add it to the video. I've got enough power to do so. If not, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you coming in. And hopefully the next session we'll get a lot more. We could add 100 fish if we want to do, no problem. I've literally been loads of little roach like this, but we want ones like this. We just thought I'd fish till nearly dark, or pretty much till I can't see, just to see if some other stuff moved in, tench, bream, that sort of stuff, but nothing's happened yet. Don't think we're at the tide right though, because the tide's sort of right down, still going down at the moment, so I don't know if that'd help or not here. I've never fished here before, so it's hard to really say. I'm seeing plenty of fish rolling, but they're only so big. Getting attacked now. If anyone's fished there, it's called Hadiscoe, and if anyone's fished there, and let me know what you normally catch, what states of the tide and stuff like that you're fishing, that sort of thing. Be interesting to know, because obviously it takes me like an hour and a half to get here. Quite a big drive from mine. And trying out lots of new venues over this summer and stuff, and obviously I can't guarantee what I'm going to catch because I don't know what's there and how to fish it or anything like that, so I just have to give it my best shot like I am doing and sort of go from there really. Trying to bring new places to the channel so I don't keep fishing all the same places, hence why I'm travelling about a bit. We've just been really busy building a boat at the moment, as you might have known on the channel. Still building cars and stuff like that as well, so we've been busy. So, as I say, thank you very much for coming in, really appreciate it. I'll see you soon in the next one.